Hey everyone, it's Gavin here, and today I'm going to have a quick first impression of this. It's the Datel Go-Tcha. It's a alternative to Pokemon Go Plus. Now, if you don't know what that is, Pokemon Go Plus came out a couple of months after Pokemon Go did. It's a Bluetooth accessory for the game, where the box is there, where you basically have this little unit, and you can either have it clipped onto a bag using a clip, or you can use a wrist strap. And the idea is that it's a companion unit for Pokemon Go. So you pair it with your phone. You have to have your phone on you. You have to have Pokemon Go turned on, but it means you don't have to have it up front on the screen. You can have your screen off, and the idea is it will alert you to when there's a Pokemon that's appeared, or if you're near a Pokestop. And it has three different modes. You have the alert for a Pokestop, which is basically the little middle of the Pokeball icon flashes blue, kind of like that. It's actually a much quicker flash, and there's a vibration. If you then press the button, it will then spin the Pokestop for you. You then also have a green and a yellow one as well, with all with different vibrations. A green one is a Pokemon you've caught before, and a yellow one is a Pokemon that you haven't caught before. So the type Pokemon. Both of those, if you press the button, you throw a single normal Pokeball, as long as you've got them in stock, and they get a perfect throw, and you then may catch that Pokemon. It's not a guaranteed capture. So typically, if you get a yellow flashing light, the trick is to grab your phone, check the screen, see which Pokemon it is, and then just use berries and better balls to capture it. It will only work with normal balls. You only use normal balls if you've got no normal balls left, and you've only got ultra balls and things like that left. It will not use those. So this came out a little bit after Pokemon Go came out. It's been quite hard to get hold of. Nintendo sold it straight away, and there's been limited stock availability, and for a while now they were not available readily at Nintendo, especially Nintendo UK's store, which is the only place you can buy it in the UK. But they seem to have a good supply now, or just the demand has dropped for it. So you can pick them up quite freely now. But Datel, the people who make things like, they're on the Code Junkies website, so they do the action replays and power saves. They've come out with this, which is the Go-Tcha, which is their own version. It's same as Pokemon Go Plus, does the exact same job. In fact, when you play the game, to connect it to your phone, it does go through as if it's a Pokemon Go Plus. So to the game, it appears as Pokemon Go Plus, and it appears on there as Pokemon Go Plus in your device, in your Bluetooth list, and on the game, and it's that. However, it does the same job, but there's a couple of extra features that it does, a couple of improvements over a normal Pokemon Go. A normal Pokemon Go, for example, needs a watch battery to be replaced every 3 or 4 months. So I'll go through this with you. So this is the Go-Tcha. It's basically a vinyl wrist strap with a bean shape screen, which has got a little touch panel on it, and when you touch the bottom there, it turns on. Turn right would be nice. So it turns on. You get the little animation of the name, and if you touch it again, you can scroll through different options that you can turn on and off. Now, like I said, this is the exact same thing as Pokemon Go Plus, but you do have some of the extra features. One of which is that rather than having to replace the battery, you can actually pop the screen out, and it has a recharge contact there, and you get a USB lead, which gets supplied with the unit, USB A to a proprietary connection, and the unit, the screen just pops into there, at which point it can be put on charge. They say it's an hour to charge, which, to be honest, about right from what I've had with it. They claim 8-hour runtime and 24-hour on standby. I don't know about that, because I've not had that long. I did about 5 hours now. But the other feature it has, which is its main selling point, is that when you do have it up, is you have a couple of options you can do. One of them is this one. This is Pokestops, automatically capture Pokestops. So you'll be alerted, and there's an animation on the screen, which I'll put a link. I'll put some of the pictures up about the different capture modes, because I've not got them on video. Different alerts and that it does. I'll get them from there, from Datel. But on here you can see you've got the this is the one for automatically capturing the Pocky Stop, and there's a tick in the bottom. If you hold the little red bit down, once you've got it, screen will flash and it changes to a cross. That means it now won't automatically capture Pocky Stops. Turn it back on again. You have one for Pokemon when they appear, and also Pokemon that are not currently in your Pokédex. So you can turn all them on independently, which is great. You've also got another option for, go scroll through it, turning off vibration. You can turn that off, so you just have the screen display, you won't have the vibration on there, and that's it. Thing to point out, this works in conjunction with the Pokemon Go Plus options on Pokemon Go, so you can turn off being alerted of stops and Pokemon appearing in Pokemon Go on Pokemon Go for a Pokemon Go Plus. So if you turn those off, you won't get those alerts on here. But if you wanted to stop vibration, you won't get a vibration alert to say it's there. But of course, you have the auto capture options, which are the ones you can turn on the actual Go-Tcha, and they will actually automatically capture either a Pokemon or a Pokemon's on your Pokédex, or do a stop. Basically, that's the same as pressing the button. So the idea is that you're playing the game, and instead of you pressing the button on the Go Plus, Go-Tcha does it for you, which is a useful thing. For example, if you want to keep your phone running Pokemon Go at night, and you've got maybe a stop near your house that's within range, or if you have a high traffic Pokemon near your house, so they would appear to be within range, you can leave that running all night when you're asleep, and Go-Tcha will catch it for you. So far, from what I've been using it, it's worked fine. I've not had any problems. I've had the odd disconnect, but no more than I would have using just normal Pokemon Go Plus. And yeah, it works fine. I've had it running on normal mode and auto, where you have to, when you get alerted, you touch the button on the screen, and then it will actually try and capture the Pokemon or spin the stop. And I've also had it in auto capture mode, auto spin mode, and they've worked fine. I was at a Pocky Stop. I hung around a Pocky Stop for a little bit. It automatically spun the stop once, and I was there longer than 5 minutes. So as soon as the stop reset, it spun it again, and that worked fine. So yeah, happy with it. It works initially. It's working great. I do have two small issues with it. One, the strap. For me, it's rather small, and it's got this loop in the top here, at the end here, which you then put the other end through to hold it. Now I see that wearing away and being broken eventually over time. So I'm hoping Datel will actually sell more, those accessory as an accessory you can get for cheap. Also, it'd be nice to see a slightly bigger one, either maybe a slightly bit thicker one personally, but just one that's actually a bit longer, because I find for my wrists, I have to struggle to get it to the very last hole anyway. So, it'd be nice to have one that I can put on my wrist without having to worry about that. The other downside to me at the moment is the screen. It's, we're here at the moment and you can see it's perfectly fine, but in sunlight it's just not there. In bright sunlight it just is not visible at all. Not as a problem, because of course you just go into an area, set it to auto, or just tap it to capture. You don't need to see the animations that go through, but it is just the fact that if you were wanting to pay attention and read them and see what it's saying on the screen, you can't in bright sunlight. It just completely washed out and not visible. As for price on the Go-Tcha versus the Go Plus, Go Plus when it came out was, or still is, $34.99 in the UK from Nintendo's own store, and that comes with free shipping because they do free shipping over £20. Datel are selling the Go-Tcha from the Code Junkie store. That is £29.99. However, you are then have to pay £3.50 shipping to a place housed in the UK or addressed in the UK. So you are looking about £1.50 difference. It's a negligible difference, but you know, the extra features that Go-Tcha has could be what makes you want to buy it. Like I said, I've had it so far today. It's been working fine. I'll probably use it as my my functional Pokemon Go Plus for a while, purely because of the fact that it's nice. I can just say auto capture, just leave it running, kind of like I'm sure people say it's a lazy way and a cheating way, but if it's no different than having just to hit the button, so I see that, not a problem. But yeah, so far this is it. Right, I'll leave links. I'll leave a link both for the Datel and Nintendo, at least for the UK ones. I'll probably try and find some for the American sources sellers as well, so you can buy them if you want to buy either. If you want to subscribe to my channel, please do. If you want to give this video a like or a dislike, that's cool. But yeah, so hopefully I'll see you in the next one.